What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Jen here, bringing you another SEGA Heroes video. And, you know, it's been a while since I've made a SEGA Heroes video. There was an update that dropped a couple of weeks ago, but there was very minimal changes. It was mostly kind of like a few image changes. All the placeholders for the items have now gone, and we have actual items and names for these. And some of the shard images are changes, and we've had some balance changes in the characters' abilities and the way they progress while leveling up. So we'll quickly look at that, but then we'll go into the main meat of this video, and that is Jet Set Radio. Characters are here in SEGA Heroes. If you didn't know about Jet Set Radio, it is obviously a SEGA property out on the Dreamcast. Very good game, really awesome music. I suggest you check it out if you haven't watched a few videos on YouTube to get familiar with it. But again, this game is great for people that are not familiar with all the SEGA characters. If you like Sonic, this is opening a whole new world for characters for you. So this is what I like about the game. I've not really been a massive Jet Set Radio fan, but it makes me want to go on Steam and buy Jet Set Radio and give it another whirl. You know, it's good. They are doing well, and I can't wait to see what other characters are going to release for global launch, because we are still in a soft launch, so things may change when it comes your way on your app store when it globally gets launched. But it's nice to see characters being implemented already. So let's just have a look at some of these minimal changes. If we go into the arena, if we go to the shop, we can see that the shard icon has changed. It's a lot more crisp. It's really nice looking. If we click on Knuckles there, we can see it looking very nice. What is it? A hexagon? Is it a pentagon? Or is it gone? It's one of the gons. I'm sure you guys will let me know in the comment section. Obviously some balance changes for the character stats. I could spend a whole entire hour video going over what's changed and what hasn't changed, but I'm sure you guys are aware. It's just little numbers changes here and there for the characters. Also, if we, what else was there? The items. If we go here, we can see some of the items here. We have the Storm Vial, Ember Vial, Atomic Vial, the Sun Vial, which is your 4 colours of the gemstones. If we're to go on, let's have a look, you'll see them here. We've got the Metal Charm, we also have the Sun Vial, and we have the Gilded Pendant for the yellow characters. For the blue characters, we have the Blade Charm, very nice looking blade there. We have the Storm Vial. It wants me to find some. I don't want to find some just yet, thank you very much. And we have the Feather Pendant. For the green characters, we have Horse Charm. We have the Atomic Vial we've just seen in the shop. And we have the Emerald Band. And then, last but not least, for the red characters, we have the Star Charm. We have the Ember Vial, which you just seen in the shop, and we have the Ruby Band. So there are all your items. The placeholder images are now gone, and we have some cool looking items. Now, while we're on the shop, you've probably seen that there is a deal here with some of the new characters. If we click on it, so it's got a nice little animation there with DJ Professor K there, and essentially this is going to probably be introduced while new characters are getting implemented into the game. Essentially what you can do is you spend your hard-earned gems to get a tier. You get the rewards, as you can see here, through the tiers. And if you spend, the more gems you spend, the more tiers you progress up, and then you can unlock all the characters that are being advertised. But again, all these characters can be earned in game, so you don't have to spend those hard-earned gems. So it's nice to see an option there. It is, I guess, in a way, it could be pay to win, but you can rightfully earn it as well. It's all about how you use those characters. You can't really, pay to win you know where I'm going with this. You can't pay to win in this game, from what I can see, except maybe the arena in certain respects, but everything can be earned, and that's what I like. What a jumble of words, but I managed to get the point across right there. But let's get into the meat of this. We can see at the bottom here in the lock characters, the Jet Set Radio characters are there, but if we go to Set Collection, and then we can see them just there. Let's go over these characters and see what they bring to the table. First we have Beat, tapping to the beat in his little idle animation. So he has, well, he's a red hero starting off. You need 25 shards to unlock him. He has the Theatre of Sound. Beat makes his mark on the battlefield, covering everything with a stylish green and blue mist. This restores 39 health to the team, creates 2 green and 2 blue star tiles, which is nice to help out the other guys in your team if you want to use some star attacks with like Sonic and I'll just use Big as an example there. That could be quite a good combo there, and obviously he's healing as well, so it looks like he's going to be a healer. We have Beat This. Beat sprays his signature on an enemy. It deals 143 physical damage and creates a blue star tile, so that is also helping out the Sonic Maester, or you may have it in the blue spot like a Hager. I think most people have got at the moment. So again, that's quite another good ability right there. And his passive is called Smooth Moves. Beat skates across the battlefield, every move making him stronger. When Beat takes damage, he gains 40% evasion for 1 turn. That is not bad. So if he's taken down, so he's a healer, but he can evade attacks as well, which means he could last quite a while on the battlefield. So that's a pretty decent red character actually. I'm sure we can do a video late in due time comparing the red characters and seeing where you want to go, who you want in your team at a later date when we have the information. I am going to be starting some beginner videos ready for you guys that are going to be joining the battle for global launch. But let's have a look at Gum. Again, tap into the beat there. She is a green hero. 25 shards to unlock her for the 2 stars. And she has Minty Cool Flavor. Gum tags an enemy with some Minty Cool Flavor. Deals 115 physical damage to the enemy team. So it attacks all the team members, the enemies, which is good. And inflicts mark on the target for 3 turns. So I assume that this is a new thing. I don't think I've seen this with any other characters having the marked debuff. So I assume that anyone that has like a marked attack is going to go for that particular enemy, maybe do a bit of extra damage. But that's what Minty Cool Flavor does. Then we have Pop. Gum sprays her signature on an enemy. It deals 127 physical damage. Remember, all these numbers are just base stats when you unlock her. Obviously, these are going to improve once you, you know, unlock more shards and level her star level up further. Deals 64 damage to marked target, so it's a good combination with the previous Minty Cool Flavor attack, and it clears the marked debuff, so there is a bit of chaining going on there. And her passive is Graffiti Trainer. Gum teaches her allies how to be graffiti gangsters. Gum's team has 2.2 bonus critical hit chance, which is nice for those hard hitters like a Hager and Joe, you know, getting them to hit harder. So your yellow hero is Captain Onishima. I hope I pronounced that right. I'm not familiar with this character. Don't flame me. I'm going to go back and play Jet Set Radio. They did the job by introducing the characters. I want to learn more about them. So again, yellow character. You can unlock at 3 stars, collecting 50 shards. So this is the rare by the looks of it. Can we see the rarity anywhere? No, it doesn't say anywhere. Okay, that's fair enough. But call for backup. Onishima calls a helicopter for backup. Deals 93 elemental damage to each enemy. Deals 129 damage to marked targets and clears marked. So again, combine that with Gum's Minty Flavor ability. You could be getting some decent combinations going there, but it does clear the marked debuff. 6-shooter, Onimisha chases down his enemy, firing off several shots from his pistol. Deals 3 hits of 58 physical damage, so quite a basic attack there for a star attack. And the passive is Law, Order and Justice. Onimisha vows to bring order to the streets. Onimisha has 5% critical hit chance. When Onimisha lands a critical hit on the target, becomes marked, and Onimisha adds 1 mana. So that is pretty decent. Again, combining it with Gum, because Gum also has the critical hit increase. So again, it's nice to combine some of these characters. So if you look at the passives and abilities of the other characters, you might be able to make a really cool crit-based marked team here. So that is Captain Onishima. And then last but not least, we have the epic the legendary, I guess you could say, of the pack, and that's DJ Professor K. He is your blue hero. He has Jet Set Radio. DJ Professor K screams into his mic, sending reverberations across the battlefield. It deals 93 physical damage to each enemy and creates 5 rally tiles, which is nice if you are wanting to kind of, I think probably for survival, now that you can, the rallies build throughout the run would be definitely beneficial. We have Funky Radio. DJ Professor K drops his signature beat, deals 42 physical damage to each enemy, and it creates 2 rally tiles. So again, he is going to be your rallying king. Probably very beneficial to use this guy in survival once you unlock him. And then his passive is hard walking, truth talking. And this has got a lot of stuff. The professor tells it like it is. If rally level is 2 or more, the team deals 7% bonus damage. If the rally level is 3 or more, the team also has 2% bonus crit. And if the rally level is 4 or more, the team also deals 25% extra critical damage. That is complete madness right there. If you're using DJ Professor K for survival, that is someone you really want there for survival, without a shadow of a doubt. That is a pretty mad passive, and leveling up it can only get crazier. So they're pretty decent stats. So if you guys have unlocked them, if you're playing soft launch, let me know how they are in the comment section below. I need to grind. I'm probably going to grind my diamonds to 550 so I can you know, purchase this tier 1 bundle. So at least I think I unlock gum with it, do I? Let's have a look. Yeah, we'll unlock gum, which is nice, so we can mess around with gum. And then beat unlocks at tier 2. So yeah. And we'll unlock Professor K, should I say, at tier 5. So you need to get grinding those diamonds if you want to unlock him. But I believe they are now available in the respectable arena and survival shops. So let's have a look. Yep, there's Captain Animisha there, and also the token chests have now changed to the arena chest. And if we go to survival, I believe the survival also has gum, which is nice, and has a survival chest. So yeah, that's pretty much covering everything. We are steadily on the way to global launch. I hope these videos are getting you guys hyped that haven't played the game. Again, look out for some, I'm going to do some beginner videos, how you should, you know, really what characters you want to be aiming for and how you want to be playing, for you guys that are starting out. It's going to be a cool ride. SEGA Heroes is only going to get better over time. This can be a massive game and really revitalize some classic SEGA IPs. Join the Discord if you haven't already. Get your suggestions in, who you want to see. If you're playing the game and you want to see some changes, suggest them in there, because all this information will go back to the devs and, you know, considered. It's never guaranteed, but it's going to be looked at, and that's nice to know. And on that note, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for checking out this video. If you've made it this far, hit the thumbs up button, and until next time, I'll catch you on the flip side.